Howdy gamers, it's Leighton here from Leighton Night, the podcast that you're currently listening to in case you accidentally stumbled upon this, in which case I am sorry, but just wanted to let you know that there is a video version of this episode that is up on our Patreon for all tiers. So if you want to join us over there, depending on the tier, you can get all sorts of cool benefits. We do mini-sodes every week. We do some fun videos. You get access to our fan Discord, and overall, it's a really lovely time, and we would love to have you there. So, without any further ado, here is the audio version of this episode. So if you want to do the video version, you can go to patreon.com/Leighton Night. Or not. It's really whatever floats your boat. Anyway, episode...
So I produce the Grumps episode, the game Grumps episodes now. So I'm in the room.
The what Grumps?
The game Grumps. I know. Have you heard of them, Brian?
No, I try not to.
Never.
I'm producing them now, so I have to keep an eye on their levels. So I've gotten really fucking familiar with this little bouncy thing that has negative numbers on it that I never understood until recently. And I know if it goes over 0, where there is a fucking problem. That's what I know about sounds. I've learned a lot about sounds.
That's new. You weren't doing that before.
No, we changed it up. I was already working on post stuff, but now I'm on pre. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm pre-ing. I'm pre-ing all over the place. It's pre-production, baby.
Wow.
Which is what happens if you rub production long enough, right before you get to production. Wait, just wait. You don't know where I'm going with this. If you rub production long enough, just before you get to post-production, that's pre-production. Right?
Yeah.
Am I
Nailed
wrong?
it.
I'm not wrong.
That post-production clarity.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait. My job just got so much cooler if I can integrate nutting into it somehow. I mean, It already is,
You already had it. I love when we're able to get an episode title out within 3 minutes.
Post-production clarity.
Yeah, no, I don't got to worry about it.
That's it. That's got to be it. Now we're done.
It's what I'm about, baby. I get those titles. I make that content. Let's go.
You are getting that content. Now, wait a second. Both of you, did you eat the edible?
No, I haven't yet. I thought I was doing it. Are we on? We're recording? We gooch?
We're doing
we're
it.
Gooch?
Yes, we're happening.
I would like to recommend for all of you today these delicious Petra cannabis-infused mints. They have 2 milligrams
Show
of
me
THC.
The bottle. I think those are the ones you recommended to me, Leighton, maybe?
Yes, I believe so, Brian. Yeah.
They're 1 milligram CBN, which is the new words.
All right, so explain what CBN is.
I only know what the label tells me, Brian, and it's that it has 1 milligram.
Oh.
Also, the fact that this has 2 milligrams of THC and we're talking about imbibing substances, I might as well just walk through a cloud of vape. And
Here, if I took a bong rip and then breathed it into my webcam, you would get the contact high.
Here's what CBN is, and I'm not making this up, the Christian Broadcasting Network.
Wow.
You're getting Jesus up.
One Jesus. 1 milligram of Jesus.
1 milligram of Jesus. I'm so excited. I can't open it because it's childproof.
Dude, I can never get that shit open. It's embarrassing.
Cannabinol are 2 of the more than 100 types of natural this is from WebMD. Natural chemical components called cannabinoids found in the cannabis plant.
Oh, baby.
Wait, is CBN as much bullshit as CBD is, or is it less or more bullshit?
It's a layer more bullshit. Somebody's going to get mad about this that loves weed. I love weed.
Oh, no, you're in luck, Allie. CBN compared to CBD is not as popular or readily available. This is because there hasn't been a lot of human or animal research done on the benefits, uses, and side effects. So get the fuck ready, because you just did bath salts.
Hey.
They taste like bath salts.
Dude, if you could get bath salts for the low price of a container of CBD mints, that's a deal.
It's hard out here for bath salts.
I'm not even clear what they are, except I know that one guy, what did he do? He took a bunch of bath salts and then ate someone. Is that right?
Yes. That was a guy that he ate someone.
Yeah.
Or he ate his own face, didn't he?
Oh, is that what it was?
That was a different guy. Both were from
different
Florida,
guy.
Though.
Got it. No, but there's a procedural homicide investigation textbook, and it's written not by John Douglas, the FBI guy who loves taking credit for everything. It's by a different guy. But I read through this whole textbook that I bought, and it has the worst pictures you've ever seen in it. And then he gets to a bit where he tells this story about so there was a case I investigated where a man did a bunch of bath salts and then he cut off his own face and fed it to dogs. And he goes in a actual textbook that I paid $100 for. This man goes off for a page about now that may sound familiar to you if you've read The Silence of the Lambs. That's because Thomas Harris ripped me the fuck off.
Oh my God.
And this was published scholarly.
Yes.
They really just let you put these things in books.
This is an old book too.
I'm going to take another one of these as a response to that.
So that's
another bath salt for me.
4 milligrams.
Yeah, we're at 4
Wow.
and 2 CBN.
I have no milligrams. This isn't right.
You can go get something if you want.
Okay, yeah, hold on.
Well, it's been a year since we talked about Keanu Reeves' feet, so I think we should also just do an update about that. I'm still obsessed.
I don't have edibles. I just have my disgusting pog bong. Is this just really where we are in this show, episode 106? It's
Yes,
not
it
even
is.
the weedening. All right, hold on. I feel ashamed. Hold on.
Wait, we can't
Bring it
see a
back.
video of this? Is bullshit.
This is what the
Flip that up.
Patreon
Flip
people
that up.
subscribe
Come
for.
on.
Bring it out.
What's happening here?
Come on. Be proud.
This is ridiculous.
I'm doing bath salts right now.
Is that what you wanted, you perverts?
I mean, part of it. It's half
It
of
smells great.
All right,
It smells
there you go.
amazing.
All right. Well, we did not plan to do weed on this one, but
We did not plan.
Nice. Can I show you what I bought for you now that you've taken a fat bond?
oh yeah, absolutely,
So-
please.
I just want you to know, recently Aaron and Susie and I went to the Glendale Galleria, one of the most iconic places
Indeed.
in Glendale.
The second nicest mall on that street.
Exactly. One of the, youth who don't know any better's favorite places to be. Next door to the place where youths who do know better like to go.
Yes.
Yeah, the Americana.
Americana brand, baby. We stand the Americana.
Hell yeah.
Recently, a couple of new stores have shown up in the Glendale Galleria. I think maybe you might have seen one. One is, there's a Lush in there now, sure. But now there's a Funko Pop store.
There's a
Don't you
dedicated
fucking dare.
Funko Pop
Don't
store?
you fucking dare show me the thing that I think you're about to show me. This is not okay. This is not okay.
I really spoiled it, didn't I? Just opening with Funko Pop
If
store.
you pulled out anything other than a Funko Pop, I would lose my shit. Because that would be the ultimate misdirect.
Damn it.
But next to the Funko Pop store is the Crocs store or whatever.
What color?
Yellow, bright yellow, yeah.
Were they minion colored? Be honest.
They were minion color, absolutely.
Oh my God. I love that for you.
I bought them for an NSP thing. Anyway, continue.
I'm sorry. I don't look at your feet in every NSP video, though I do watch them.
They were strictly for stage use, to be honest.
I haven't been to an NSP show. I really should go.
Neither have I.
How is that possible? Really?
I know, right? You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
do shows sometimes.
We do shows sometimes.
I don't
yes.
listen to NSP.
No, you shouldn't.
Brian.
No, it's smart.
I can't lie. The Africa cover is a banger.
It is. To me, the most notable thing about that cover is how Weezer did it after us. Anyway,
You would bring up the fucking Weezer thing.
of course I'm going to bring up the Weezer thing. Anyway, show Leighton your gift.
You're never going to get over it.
Leighton, I love you and I'm sorry. It's Patrick Bateman.
Oh
Aw.
my God.
Wow.
Actually, love it. Love you. I wish I could give you a big fat kiss.
He's got his little axe and there's a blood spatter.
That actually fucking rips.
It
Thank
kind
you.
of rips, right? I'm so happy.
I do love that. There's the fun little translucent
Mhm.
coat. Oh, and he's
Yep.
sad.
Yeah. Oh, he's got his little eyes.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I'm losing it.
That's great.
This is the best gift ever.
Did they have other American Psycho Funko Pops besides Patrick Bateman?
Just
Here's Paul Allen.
Yeah.
I wish they had a Paul Allen.
Well, what they should is they should have 4 different Paul Allens, right? And they all sort of
Yes.
look the same. Yeah.
Yeah, they all look the same. They come with a card. I wish this thing had a little business card in it.
They should have the cat, the one that the ATM wants to eat.
What do you think?
Yeah, the Feed Me a Dead Cat.
Mhm.
What I was actually looking for, though, because I went there on a mission. I would never enter that store without the intent to purchase a Funko Pop. And what I was really looking for was the Twin Peaks Laura Palmer Funko Pop.
Mhm.
Oh
And
my
it's
God.
specifically the one of her wrapped in plastic.
Yes, the dead teenager wrapped in plastic.
It's so good.
This is what I was just about to bring up, that the best designed Funko Pop they've ever done is that one. And it is the worst, like aesthetically, A+. Taste, sub-zero.
Terrible.
For even Funko Pop standards.
The Twin Peaks reminds me of a thing. I may be breaking some shit wide open with this. Okay?
We already ostracized the Funko Pop crowd.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
how much worse could it
Late Night Funko Pops announced next week on the Patreon
Oh.
only.
get? That or U2s, which are worse. But please.
Whoa, that's the hot take.
So, yeah. We become VTubers next week. Okay. I've talked about this on the show. Allie, have you seen Fringe?
No, I know of it.
Okay. It's a great show. I'm rewatching it right now for the first time since it was on.
It's very well written, from what I understand.
It's well everything. It's well written. It's well acted. It looks cool. I love it. Anyway, the overarching thing about Fringe, okay, is that I'm not going to get into details. Suffice it to say that there are parallel universes. Okay, there's our universe
It's very sexy.
and then another universe, and there's a whole big plot about that.
very, very
Okay.
sexy.
So I was just watching an episode yesterday where the main mad scientist character, Dr. Walter Bishop, is wearing a pair of sunglasses with one blue lens and one red lens and says, quote,
He says 3D?
I got these from my friend, Dr. Jacoby in Washington State, thereby establishing that Fringe and Twin Peaks take place in the same universe. Now, this was before Twin Peaks The Return, in which they go to some kind of parallel universe.
Aha.
So what I have seen nobody talk about, and I looked for this online, is the parallel universe, the Richard and Linda universe in Twin Peaks The Return, the same as the parallel universe in Fringe.
I'm obsessed with that.
You take that straight to Reddit, big boy.
I was about to say,
Right?
you could make a 1 million view video essay about this with little to no evidence, just that backing you up, and then a few clips with a red circle around it,
Yeah.
pointing at footage from either series. And if you posted that and you hashtagged it Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Oh, yeah.
that SEO,
That's
baby.
And then here's what I'm going to do.
That SEO.
I upload it private, and then I'm going to go live at the same time as the reaction videos. Right?
Ooh.
So we all go live at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think that's the way we do it.
I like this. As long as you call the video like, here's the real truth behind what Twin Peaks meant. And then it's 4 hours.
Twin Peaks and Fringe Connection revealed. YouTubers react.
Yes. You got a good enough thing going here. The thumbnail could even just be like a picture of Laura Palmer.
The thumbnail is a 2008 style reply girl,
Yes.
right?
Ooh.
With Laura Palmer's face.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I recently watched, what is it? Vampires? Is that what it's called?
The John Carpenter one?
The one that Laura Palmer's in. Yeah, John Carpenter.
Yeah.
Eugene and I watched it and I was delirious the whole time, which made it, I don't know, better, worse, about the same.
That seems like the ideal circumstances.
Yeah. I don't know if I have anything other than the connection, but like, why? You know?
Why did he make that movie? Or
Why is she in that movie and not killing everyone? You know, like
I can't remember. Is she a vampire in that movie? I can't remember what her deal is.
she's just a girl who is at the bar when they get attacked by vampires, and then she gets bitten.
Oh, that's going to turn you into a vampire.
Yeah, and then the dude that's basically just abusing her for the period of the movie, they fall in love or what have you. I don't know. Did that happen?
And he's a vampire or no?
No, he's a normal dude.
But she's a vampire?
He's a vampire killer. I don't remember. Did she become one? Someone sound off in the comments and tell me, and I can resolve this later.
I mean, if you get bitten by a vampire,
You become one.
well, usually, yeah.
Statistically not impossible not to become one, unless you're in a Twilight situation.
That's right.
I can't believe that I have not seen this John Carpenter movie.
I can't believe that either, actually.
Really?
I know. Yeah, I love John Carpenter, and I also love vampires very much. And I just think that what happened with
Dude.
vampires got too big for themselves, you know? The genre
true.
really peaked with Twilight. It went through the roof. I think it's time to bring it back. Let's get Vampire's Kiss. Let's get Interview with the Vampire.
Have you seen Once Bitten?
Is that the Jim Carrey one?
It is the Jim Carrey one with Lauren Hutton, where the way the vampire needs to feed is by taking the blood from the inner thigh of a virgin. And Jim Carrey is a virgin, and she is like this sexy older vampire. And so she like seduces him and starts chomping down on daddy's thighs. And then it's like a whole thing.
That's crazy.
Jim Carrey played, people don't talk about this enough, a vampire and, wait, no, I'm thinking about something else. Never mind. I was going to say a werewolf too, but it's a different thing.
Well, what's the different thing?
Oh, I thought it was a werewolf, but that's a different actor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Unless, wait, was Ace Ventura a werewolf? Yes, right?
You're full of Reddit theories today.
I'm full of Reddit theories today. I've been working the old noggin, trying to connect some universes.
During a full moon, he will climb out of rhino's ass. What animal was it in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective 2?
Oh,
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I haven't seen those movies since I was a kid.
He crawls out a ass.
Thank you for using the proper article in front of ass.
Is it not Anne?
No. That's noob shit. It is a ass.
Yes, completely agreed. Literature teachers hate this man. One simple trick.
Yeah.
Can you check the grammar on my hat?
It's a ass.
Let's see. Bigfoot is real, and he tried to eat my ass. That works.
All right.
Yep.
Just checking. Just making sure, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want that one to be wrong either.
So we've been writing. We spent the last 4 or 5 days in the studio with Danny and our producer, Jim Runch. Wow. Jim Roach.
You really were in the studio for a while. This is where we're all at.
Oh, believe me, this is day 5. And we're writing new NSP stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you probably wouldn't have heard this, Allie, but on our last NSP writing trip, I came up with an amazing song idea called Eat Ass, Get Money. And Dan absolutely refuses to do it. And it is my new crusade to get him to put this song on an NSP album, and he absolutely will not.
Why not?
Well, it's not the get money part. I believe that he's...
What is he so against money for?
It's not the money part, but yeah, oh man.
It's the ass part.
I'll work at him, Brian. I
know
got
what?
him the other 2 days a week.
We'll
I got him
Allie,
the other 2 days a week now.
Allie,
Dude, we're in the same room.
Allie.
He's trapped.
Allie. Do you get to pitch him video ideas?
Yeah, all the time.
Please do this. Turn on your phone.
Okay.
Like, record this when you do it.
Yeah.
Pitch him, say you have this amazing idea for a video, right?
Okay.
They have to do 2 things in the video.
Uh-huh. Is it get money?
That's the second thing they have to do in the video.
Uh-huh.
And the first thing is eat ass. And that's a winner of an idea. He will be thrilled.
Okay, I have the way that you do this. I've got a whole strategy planned out.
You're beautiful, mind. Let's see. What's the strat? I'm ready. This is a pitch meeting now.
I hope that you see the clear whiteboard in front of my face that like I'm scribbling equations onto.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you write a paragraph, simple paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
Say it's I don't know, it's a TikTok meme, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's a normal paragraph. Maybe there's a little gag hidden there somewhere, but you have sequentially and clearly, you got to get clean takes. It contains 4 words: eat ass, get money.
Yep.
So then you can edit everything out and just string together eat ass, get money. And then you're in business. You're eating ass and getting money.
Here's the video pitch: is you eat local food that tastes like ass and get the restaurant that served it to you to pay you money.
Wow. Okay.
That was cogent.
Yeah, I know.
This is too good to fail. This is definitely not a crime.
So you're proposing a blackout poetry version of this pitch.
Yes, that's right.
We start with a larger idea, and then we walk him back into a far worse, far more nefarious idea.
I think I have a new thing I want to do to him, which is to get everybody, believe me, this is far from the worst thing I've proposed, to get everybody in his life to propose to him, eat ass, get money things. Everybody.
But subtly. You got to be subtle about it. We need to make him feel like a targeted individual. We're doing a little diet gang stalking.
Yes.
When we order lunch on grumping days, I'm going to say, guys, what's for lunch? Ass? You know it's ass. And we're just going to...
That's great. That's right. You start slow. Start it slow.
Start slow.
Well, this tastes like ass, but do you want to eat it? Right. There you go.
Looks kind of like a booty.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't
Money.
know. Could be delicious.
Getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Money.
Having it.
Me, I'm just going to oopsie drop my money and say, I got to go get my money.
By the way, if we made the song, it would guaranteed go viral. Guaranteed.
Yes.
Only if you wear your Crocs in the video.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I can go get them when we take a break, and I'll show them to the camera and you.
You edit my feet out, and yet we're going to do an insert close-up of your feet in those Minion Up Crocs.
Well, I was going to just show you the shoes, but yes, of course, I will show you my poorly manicured feet.
Can we Photoshop Keanu Reeves' feet into them?
Yes,
Please?
of course.
I need that.
He has beautiful feet. Did we talk about this last time?
Yes, this
Yes,
was the subject
absolutely.
of last time. And everything that Jarek posted about that episode was pictures of Keanu Reeves' feet. And I was like, I guess I'm sharing these pictures.
Guys, do either of you enjoy the show Kitchen Nightmares?
Mhm.
When I've seen it, actually, yes.
I discovered that there are a ton of full episodes of both the UK version and the US version, full episodes on YouTube, uncensored. And it is a fucking treat.
I love
That
that
guy
shit.
can swear.
Yeah. Yes,
So
he
good
can.
at it. Also cooking, I guess. But
Yeah.
Yeah, the swearing more so. His legacy for swearing really has like outgrown the fact that he is a hugely successful business. I guess that's kind of the point of the show, but it seems like people on the show forget that.
mhm.
The UK version is so different and so lovely. It has none of the reality bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just like, here's a restaurant where like they're clearly really talented, but they're doing too much on the plate and it's not working. So I'm going to come in and like sort of fix this, and we're going to have a discussion and like figure it out. And nobody hates each other. And it's not Amy's Baking Company, which I
Mhm.
rewatched the other night. Iconic.
Which I've never heard of.
Amy's Baking Company.
That's a Kitchen Nightmares episode or a different show?
Mhm.
It's a very famous one. Yeah.
What happens in it?
There's a place called Amy's Baking Company that's run by a woman named Amy and her husband, Sammy, that is totally not a money laundering front in any way whatsoever.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so like, you know, they always send in the camera crew before they bring Gordon in so they can get like, you know, B-roll, like here's kind of how this restaurant goes.
Mhm.
They do that, and the two owners cause a physical altercation when people didn't like the food to the point that they had to get the cops called. And this is like before,
Wait.
like this is the part where things were not supposed
The
to
owners
happen.
were fighting with customers if the customers were unhappy.
Yeah, because the
Yes.
customers are like, this is bad. And then they immediately go full, like, go fuck yourself, get the fuck out of my restaurant. It's crazy.
Wow.
And that's before Gordon shows up, and then Gordon shows up and it's bad.
Oh, okay.
In terms of like best/worst or like most insane
Mhm.
meltdown episodes, that is the gold standard.
Yeah. And everything since has been just trying to recreate that.
Yeah, it's so true.
Can I find this online?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Amy-
Look up Amy's Baking Company.
And this is not like Amy's fucking macaroni and cheese. That's a different thing. right?
No, Amy would never. My Amy?
Your
no.
Amy.
My Amy, she fed me today. Okay. I had
my
an
God, what'd you
instant
have,
Amy's
Queen?
macaroni and cheese today for lunch.
Like the boxed kind?
No, it was in a box. They have a little cup now that you can pour water
I
in.
tried that. Yes.
It was pretty good. They got
It's
shells.
pretty good.
Shells is the superior choice for macaroni and cheese. I know it's not technically macaroni because it's shell, but shells
That's
and
fair.
cheese, baby.
Mhm.
It's a little bowl that holds more sauce.
That's not Kitchen Nightmares. That's Kitchen Dreams. That's
Right?
you come in, you consult, and you're like,
Right?
fuck the macaroni. You're going to
Mhm.
get shells in here. Stuff them with the cheese.
I despise mac and cheese. I can go nowhere near it.
Well, yeah, of course you do. You hate cheese and fun.
Yes, I hate all good things. I hate cheese sauce. The smell of mac and cheese makes me ill. I really
Brian?
dislike it. Yes, I'm
I
listening.
don't want to make a judgment of
No, you can judge me, sure.
but this explains so much about you.
Like what?
No, it totally feels like when people are like, you are such a Scorpio. It's like that, but Brian.
Mhm,
You are such a Brian.
mhm. Yeah, my astrological sign is Brian with a rising Brian, with my sign in Brian.
Wait, is your astrological sign actually Scorpio? Wait,
What do you think I am? Wait, do you know astrology?
I do.
Okay, what do you think I am? This is always fascinating to me. Don't look up my birthday.
I don't know your birthday. I think you're an Aries.
You think I'm an
I don't
Aries,
know.
huh?
That's my shotgun, like, call out one. I don't know.
I am not an Aries.
Yeah, is that or you're a Scorpio?
I'm not a Scorpio.
You could be like a Virgo or Libra. Are you an Earth sign? 'Cause you really narrow it down with those.
Wait, is Earth sign one of the bullshit ones?
I mean, they're all bullshit. So
Thank you. That's the answer I was looking for. I'm a Taurus.
you're a Taurus Earth sign. Isn't Taurus an earth sign?
I
I
don't
could be
know.
wrong. See, I don't know that much
You
about
can
it.
completely make anything up and the rules don't matter.
Yes. I like Taurus because it's a geometrical shape. It's a donut.
I just like judging people for no reason. And
Mhm.
astrology is just the excuse.
Oh, astrology is great for that.
That's the core of astrology. That's why we have it.
People, gays, girls, if you are going around saying you like astrology, just be honest with yourself. You like judging people, and that's fine. There is a pattern in my life. I have a very repeating pattern of like relationship and friendships. Like Leighton is a perfect example. I live with 2 Leos. Leighton is a Leo.
Mhm.
My new friend that I just became very good friends with, who just sent me a 600 megabyte recording of a scene from Cyberpunk that she just recorded. She's a Leo.
Oh,
I think Bear's a Leo too. I don't know when he was born.
Mhm.
He's a dog.
just spiritually, he's a Leo. I love just the stereotype about Leos.
Which is what? What is the stereotype about Leos?
They need attention and they want attention.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Isn't that literally everybody?
You know, a basic need of every human. Yeah.
It's just the special one. The special one for these freaking lions.
Does either of you understand the whole like rising, moon in,
Yeah, I do.
sun in? Explain this to me. I've never understood any of this.
The sun is your outward self. It's your regular sign, basically.
Okay.
Your moon sign is your inner self.
Mhm.
And then your rising, is it rising? Yeah, whatever. Your rising sign is kind of like first impression or how you outwardly project yourself. But essentially what it is, you have one, got that sun. Everybody knows your fucking sun.
That's like the standard one, just based on your birth date.
Yeah. What's your rising?
Yeah, that's just your date. And that one is the one where people are just like, okay, I got you. You're probably like this. And then you say, yeah, everybody is. And then they say, well, what's your moon and your
Yes, right.
rising?
Uh-huh,
And then
uh-huh.
you say, and then this is what they say. They say, that makes so much sense.
Always. That makes so much sense. Yep.
Every time.
Every
if you want to
time.
be an expert in
That makes
astrology.
so much sense. The
so
worst is
much
when I
sense.
say that and I do mean it because I like know incrementally just enough about the signs listed.
Mhm.
For example, I am a Pisces, Gemini. So I'm a Gemini moon and a Gemini rising, which just
That totally makes
It
sense.
makes so much sense.
what it means though is I'm confused all the time.
Mm,
I got no idea who I am. That's what it basically
mood.
is supposed to summarize. So
What do you need to know to calculate those things? Is it?
the time you were born.
Do you know what time you were born?
I do actually.
I will co-star your ass so hard right now.
Okay,
Oh
do-
my God, do it. Brian, do you know
Okay.
what co-star is?
I do not.
I did Dan. Dan did not want to tell me when he was born.
What? Why?
Good for him.
He didn't want me to read his chart.
Read my fucking chart. I don't care. I was born at
Oh.
on yeah, because I like showing up when it's very inconvenient.
I do need to know where you were born. Wait, what? Do you know what city exactly?
Yes, Pompton Plains, New Jersey.
Whew, Poppin Plains wasn't
Which-
ready.
Which now, no, they definitely weren't. I showed up and I was all like, "What's up?" And they were like, "Holy shit!"
Check it out. This baby hates fun.
Technically, Pompton Plains, I believe, is now. It might have been its own city. Now I believe it's Pequannock, but I was always told it was Pompton Plains.
Wait, what was your birthday again? Give it to me good.
April 22nd, 1975.
See, I was not far off about the fucking Aries thing. Oh, God. 75? Take
Yeah.
me back in time, baby. All right. And you said what time?
And what's your social security number?
Mhm,
It's 555 555 1212.
I'm also looking at my chart. Oh boy. I hate the take a personality quiz where we already have information about you. Oops, you want to see your results? Give us your email.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that.
Give us your info.
Yeah, you know what's going to tell them a lot about your personality is whether you give them your email. What exactly are you doing right now, Allie? Like, what information does it need?
I'm typing in your info.
Mm-hmm.
I also have Aaron's in here.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron's a Capricorn. I'd like to collect this so that one day when I can sell it,
Yeah.
it'll be worth real good money.
My sun and moon are Leo. What are the other ones that I'm looking for? What the fuck is this shit? I don't know how to do this. This is annoying.
So when you tell me my sign, you'll be able to tell me which one of Marvel's Eternals I am?
Yes, I think I can get that
Yes,
for you.
great.
On Marvel's Eternal, you'd obviously be the mind control kid.
Thank you.
Seriously. Also, Eternals was a pretty okay Marvel movie.
I didn't see
Was
it
it?
yet.
It was. It was like, I mean, it's Chloe Zhao.
She's great.
She's a great writer. It's a Marvel movie that was like unfairly to the other Marvel movies well written, even if it wasn't like the most exciting cast.
We watched 2 of the new ones recently. We watched Black Widow and Shang-Chi.
Oh, yeah.
Black Widow, I fucking hated. I thought it was terrible. Shang-Chi, I liked quite a bit.
You didn't like my girlfriend's beautiful Russian accent?
Which one? Florence Pugh?
Yeah, Florence
She was
Pugh.
great. She was great.
My girl.
That story was boring and dumb. Shang-Chi was fun. I enjoyed that.
Did you see Jarek's name?
I did. We watched the whole credits and I paused it just so I could see Jarek's name in the credits. Of course.
Fuck yeah.
And then I texted him immediately.
That's amazing.
It's like, we're looking at your name.
That's amazing.
It was great. It's fun to have friends who like are affiliated with these big things. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Your chart, my dear friend.
Okay, tell me.
I got it.
Hit us.
Bro, I can't fucking read this. It's got like symbols
There's
and
too
shit.
much shit
like,
happening.
What the fuck? Why is
Exactly,
it like this?
right?
This is what I mean.
See-
Okay, your sun is in Taurus, your moon is in Virgo, also makes sense, and your Mercury is also in Taurus.
Tell me why that makes sense.
It's because it's super earthy, dude.
Because I asked why it makes sense. It's this kind of self-fulfilling prophecy, right? My favorite is when they're like, oh, no wonder you don't like astrology. You're a Taurus. It's like, go fuck yourself.
That's pattern. That's a pattern.
Mhm.
It's earthy, dude. You're a bunch of rocks. That's so you. Like,
Yeah.
let's not lie to
Well, I
ourselves.
do rock. I rock
Mhm.
pretty fucking hard.
You do be rocking.
That's right. Actually, my sign is mostly jazz, but there's a little bit of rock there, so I'm kind of a fusion.
Would you say that's rising or descending?
Which one is rising in this bitch? I can't fucking read this chart. I'm bad at math. I'm bad at science. And this is both of them.
I like how we took 10 minutes to look up the chart and then can't read it. It is the ethos of this show where we spend a long time on something and then categorically do not deliver the
Classic.
payoff. And I'm not putting this on you, Allie. I'm just saying this is what we do here.
I just started reading things that make me so angry.
Oh, like what? Tell me.
This is what I read. Typically, an astrologer looks for a few key things in a birth chart. What zodiac sign and which of the 12 houses in each planet.
Oh, no, I'm Hogwarts.
Thank you. That's not a house either.
I'm pretty sure it is.
You got to narrow it down.
That's every house.
Venus, Mars, and the Moon zodiac sign, and house for love. Saturn, for where you may need to work harder.
What? I don't need to work harder on shit. That's bullshit.
Well, great. I think astrology did what we hoped it would do, which was tell us all a little bit more about ourselves. And what it told us is that we're all dumber than we thought.
The only thing I can see in this chart, Brian, that
Yes,
makes any
please.
fucking sense to me. Oh, is this it? Is your ascending Capricorn?
Ascending Capricorn? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Capricorns, they go to grad school for 6 years and then give that up to do something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what an INTJ would say.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we fucking go. Wait, do you guys believe in those?
Oh, except
Are you an INTP?
I'm an ENTJ.
Oh, I was close. See?
Boom.
Wow.
ENTJ, great.
That's
And I
so
switched.
interesting.
I used to be an INTJ, and then I took E classes, and I became an ENTJ.
Your heart grew 3 sizes and it
That's
bumped you
right.
up to an E.
Yeah.
Because the INTJ class is the incel categorization that I am in, baby.
They gave us Myers-Briggs at summer camp. When I went to summer camp,
No way.
they did as like a fun thing, not like as a requirement in summer camp, but I discovered that and it wasn't like computer camp. It was like an outdoor day camp in the fucking Adirondacks in New York. They gave us all the campers a Myers-Briggs test as like a fucking activity one night when it was raining. Yeah.
That's amazing. And did you have a complex about being an introvert versus an extrovert for the rest of your life? Did that like affect you deeply?
It's something I remember. Let's put it that way. And I was like 12 at the time.
That's crazy.
12's a fun time to take that test, especially
Oh,
if you
yeah.
get any of the ones where it's like, you are so smart. You are the smartest smart to ever smart. You're so fucking smart. Put this on your dating profile. The women will love it.
Yeah. Well, at the time, I was like, is this why no one likes me?
No.
Surely it is the letters on the page.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with me.
I am an ENFP, which means I should have become a politician.
Makes so much sense.
I know. Let's start with astrology. Let's work our way through Myers-Briggs. And then let me send you guys this quiz on Quizlet.
A BuzzFeed quiz.
It's like, yeah, like a BuzzFeed quiz. It's like which punk pop or punk rock? No, punk
Pop punk? Pop
Yeah,
punk.
which pop punk band are you? And then we can really close it out by looking at our responses or our answers.
Or maybe
and
we
saying,
could do like a Sporkle geography quiz.
Yes.
Sporkle.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Imagine me taking a long drag from cigarette. Sporkle. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Brian, you're Earth sign, like
Okay.
through and through. Your sun's in Taurus, your ascendant's in Capricorn. That means that you're more rocks. And then your moon is in Virgo.
Hell yeah.
Which is just more rocks, dude. You're like a geo dude.
Yeah, that's me. Love geocaching. It's great. I'm an Earth guy. I spent my entire life on Earth, so I'm definitely a real geo person.
That makes so much sense.
I know it makes so much sense.
Ooh, your sensual side takes comfort and pleasure very seriously.
Joke's on you. I don't have a sensual side. Just ask my wife.
It's all sides. It's all sides, baby. People appreciate how reliable you are, dude. They really appreciate it. I know because it says here, right here.
Yeah.
CoStarAstrology.com, baby.
That's the stuff. Well, now that we've alienated every listener of the show. Funko Pops, Minions, Crocs, smoked weed, Keanu feet.
Drank half a beer.
Modelo.
Well, we keep these on the tour bus. And do you want to hear my jokey way of asking anyone if they want a Modelo? Ready? So does anyone want to test drive a Ford Model O? Always gets a big reaction. Very popular on the tour bus.
How often do they all just tell you to go fuck yourself?
I pay the bills, so none of them ever do it.
Seriously, this is the most dad thing I've ever heard you say, Brian.
I know, right?
Anyway, as I was saying, now that we've alienated most of our audience, welcome to Leighton Night with Brian Wecht, a talk show for the terminally online. I'm your host, Leighton Gray. That other man you just heard was Brian Wecht.
Sup, gamers?
Great. We did it. I'm trying something new with the intro.
I love it. It's great. It's awesome.
It's like the first act of Cyberpunk. Cold open after 8 hours of games.
It's 3 hours. And it's like, all right, from here on out, y'all are fucked. I don't know, do your own thing. We kind of forgot.
Good luck. Good fucking luck. We spent 8 years on this first 8 hours of gameplay. We've overworked it until it can't become bread anymore. It's just gluten. That's the name of the game.
But hey, guess what? You can get on like a roller coaster with Johnny, and then you get to ride on a roller coaster with Johnny. Anyway, our special guest today is the one, the only mystery guest. Would you care to introduce yourself?
Yeah, who are you, mystery guest?
Huh?
What's your deal? Who are you?
My name is Allie. I was born under the Pisces sun.
See, that could be a real thing or not, and I don't know.
It is
Okay.
a thing. They named a sun at a certain time in the sky. They named it Pisces.
The Pisces sun.
And they made a bunch of really cool charts, and they named all of them.
But the charts are fucking cool.
Right. Like, that's the thing. Don't you kind of like wish to be the person who made a thing like that?
Oh, look up pictures of, this is in Jaipur, India, Jantar Mantar.
How do I spell that?
Jantar Mantar. It sounds like Jantar Mantar.
Okay.
It's a giant astrological observatory in Jaipur, India.
Ooh.
This is metal as fuck.
So whatever this was,
Ooh.
200 years ago, maybe longer, I don't really know. Whoever was in charge at the time, or one of the princes there, I don't know exactly what the ruling structure was, basically created this huge fucking observatory, gigantic sundials, all to pinpoint astrological stuff. And you can walk around it. I did. And it is like the coolest fucking thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, this is gorgeous, dude.
Yeah.
You got to walk around in there?
Yeah. You just walk around and climb up.
When were you there?
I was in India for a month in 2008-ish, 2009, somewhere around there. There was a physics workshop in Bombay, and I took an extra week just to like travel around India for a little bit. So I went to Rajasthan and just like went to Jaipur and Agra and just saw, it's a big fucking country, so you can't go everywhere. Fatehpur Sikri, which was incredible. And yeah, took some time to travel a bit. It was great.
That's amazing.
Very interesting, cool place to visit. I haven't been back since. India was really, really fun. I would go back there in a second.
I'm sure food incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. And once you're in a place, it's like, oh, this is not exactly surprising. And it wasn't surprising at the time. It's like, oh, this is not what you think it's going to be, right? There's a lot more local shit going on than you realize.
It's like breathing the air is different than just seeing it, right?
Yeah, that's right. So that's when I was there, like 2008, 2009. And I think I spent 3 or 4 days in and around Jaipur. I took an overnight train, made a lot of friends on there. I think it was the one white person on the train. And everybody was very interested and had lots of questions for me.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Physics will do that to an MF.
Yeah, one guy was like, where are you from? I said, oh, I'm from America. And he goes, oh, America. Bill Clinton. This Clinton was not president at the time, by the way. This was
2008.
2008 and 2009.
I love that.
Right? And I was like, yep, he was our president. And this guy told me, he was like, well, Bill Clinton was, I forget exactly the deal, but maybe the first president in a long time to actually visit India or something like that. And this guy, I always remember this.
Wow.
This guy goes, we here in India, we love Bill Clinton. We find his adventures exciting.
That's amazing.
Yeah. This guy was a super Clinton stan, yeah.
Yeah, I love going to a place and then like finding out the perception of something else, not necessarily a country even.
Totally.
When I went to Idaho, when I said I was from California, they said, we all hate California.
They all hate California. They definitely do, especially if you're in Boise, because everybody moving there is from California and they fucking hate you and they want you to leave. Yes.
Oh, yeah. The best part, it was a child told me we hate California. And I looked at this child in the eyes and I said, have you been to California?
Yeah, name one thing about a Californian.
And they're like, no. And I'm like, hey, man, like maybe one day you'll go and you'll like it. What if I told you I didn't like Idaho until I came here? And the kid was like, whatever.
Yeah. Fucking show
like, whatever.
you.
You get to breathe fresh air all day.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
I think we should do some segments.
Oh, I love a segment.
Now. But before I do that, do you want me to go get these Crocs?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yes, I need a verbal yes from each of you. Allie, I need a yes.
Yeah, we both said
I consent
yes.
to seeing the Crocs.
Leighton, I need a yes
consent.
from you.
Yes, I consent to see the Crocs. Do you want us to sign a release form?
You can email it to me, but you don't need to sign it. I'll be right back.
I miss him already, but I do want to use this opportunity to talk about how much Cyberpunk 2077 I've been playing.
So, the hair colors.
The new hair colors. Okay, there's new metal colors. There's new blush. There's
Wait, like
lipstick.
new cybernetics colors?
No, they're going to add a body shop. They're doing a whole DLC for that.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I know, right? If I can't see my pointy little knife feet, I'm going to be angry. I've played 60 hours of Cyberpunk in the last 2 weeks.
Shit,
It hasn't been like this since the last time we were playing.
Oh my God, like December of last year.
I know.
Peak Johnny Thirst. What's your total hour numbers in it thus far?
Good question, Leighton. That's a really revealing one. Let me get my Steam open.
Since we're talking about quizzes, I was actually just thinking about quizzes because you sent me a really good one earlier today, folks at home, if you'd like to follow along. If you watch the show Succession, a little boy named Tom Wamsgans, the title of the quiz is, which one of Tom's special little outfits are you? So I highly recommend you do that one.
It's really good.
I'm the season 1, episode 5, I went to market black turtleneck. No, say the Cyberpunk thing before Brian comes back.
I have 507.8 hours. 507.8 hours. This is a cry for help. Please play this game.
I'm back.
Hi.
Brian, we were just talking about how excited we are to see your Minion Crocs.
Okay, so I need to establish one thing before I show you these. Actually, a couple things. Number one, I purchased them as is with flare attached.
Oh.
Whoa.
Charms? Is that what they are?
Giblets? I call it. No,
Giblets?
They have a name. I don't know.
Giblets?
I don't know what they're called.
I mean, that's what they're called now. Now they're called giblets.
My Croc giblets.
NSP has a song called Release the Kraken where I play the Kraken. So during a show, I had the rest of the costume on underneath my ninja costume. It has a big red shirt that says, "Let's get Kraken," with a picture of a squid on it.
Great song, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It is one of my
Banger.
favorites too. And I have a big green squid hat that I put on with the big eyes and then like Bermuda shorts. And I keep my black socks on with these Crocs. So are you ready to see the Crocs? I do need a verbal yes from you before I show you the Crocs.
You need blood? I can give you some blood too.
Yeah, mail me some blood.
I'll contribute.
Great. Do you want to see them both at the same time or one at a time?
Yes.
Yes.
Both at the same time.
Same time, but
Okay.
like slide them in at the same rate. I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
like
yeah.
a
I got it.
twins like one after the other situation.
Okay, here we go.
Crack and released.
There they are. Can you see them?
First of all, I have some issues.
These are floor model Crocs purchased at the Glendale Galleria. By the way, people listening, if you go to our Patreon, you can see these things that have touched my very toes. And you can see them.
Can you give them a sniff for me and describe?
Oh, of course I can.
What's the one under the Batman one?
It's like a planet. It's a little rocket ship going around a planet.
Okay, fun. I didn't expect the Minions Crocs to actually have a minion on them, so I'm really pleasantly surprised.
I forgot that they did. So do you want to describe what else you see here?
First of all, why are you mixing your Marvel with your DC?
These were as they came. I vowed never to adjust these.
It must be a fashion thing. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, Crocs, I think they're trend setting.
Well, describe what you see. So what charms do you see on these?
Well, it's a shoe and it's got a bunch of holes in it. You could potentially drain some pasta inside of these shoes.
Oh, yes, you can.
If you were a mouse, you could mistake it for a block of Swiss cheese.
This is true. This is true. It would make a nice little home for a rat.
So I'm going to describe the flair on these Crocs. We have a Spider-Man head. By the way, I saw the new Spider-Man movie, and I don't understand why people are going nuts over it. It was fine and nothing more. Anyway.
How many more people can we alienate by the end of the night?
Look, people are allowed to like whatever dumb shit they like.
No.
That's the motto of the show.
Yeah.
People are allowed to like whatever dumb shit they like.
But no. Let me do something meaningful here and describe my shoes. And we have a minion. Do you know which minion is this Kevin or Bob or?
They have names?
Yeah, there's 3, right?
They do.
Jesus Christ.
I think there's Kevin, Bob, and Alistair. What's the other minion?
Does he do enemas?
These names are very gendered, which I think is stupid for minions, but whatever. Maybe that's a script. So
You're really taking Minions to task on this one, huh, Brian?
I am.
You're calling them out.
The truth about minions revealed. YouTubers react.
Minions exist to help bad people, right? That is their function.
Yes, minions exist to help bad people enjoy bad movies.
Yeah, no. Like their canonical function is to help bad people. So
That's
this is what I
correct.
want to ask
That's
you.
correct.
Are you going where I think you're going with this?
Yeah.
Yes, this is what I ask my friend every time. I have a friend that genuinely loves Minions with all his heart, bless his soul.
Okay.
I ask him, where were the Minions in the year 1939 to 1945?
Yep.
In the years. Where were those Minions?
Well, you know what? They do, I think, somewhat cover this in the Minions
They do.
movie, right?
Okay, you just outed yourself.
I outed myself as having a child, is how I outed myself.
Okay, fair enough. You have an excuse. My friend doesn't, because every time I ask this question, he says, you know that they were frozen in ice like Spider-Man or Captain
That's
America
correct.
or whatever.
Right.
They didn't help Hitler.
You have to think that they did it specifically to avoid the question of did the minions help Hitler? That's right.
Yeah.
But then by the 60s, they were awake or whatever. Yeah.
Where were the Minion Nuremberg trials?
Because if they hadn't been in ice,
Yeah.
they would have helped Hitler.
Well, I mean, there were other people available who weren't Hitler at the time.
I think the Hitler problem really opens up a can of worms, as it always does,
Yeah.
of just all of the monsters of history.
Yeah, like maybe why not Stalin? Why not Mussolini?
Did Bundy have a couple of minions trailing behind him?
Oh, there we go.
This is
Yes.
awful. We can't talk about this anymore.
The idea that every famous serial killer has like one minion following behind them, just being like, banana. Oh, maybe is the B in BTK banana for the minion?
Oh my God.
Don't do this.
Bananas to Kevin,
Bro.
right? And Kevin's a minion. There we go.
First of all, do you think that the Zodiac Killer could have been a bunch of minions standing in a code?
Yeah, that's 100% the case. That's why I fucked up the code, because the minions were all distracting him. Here, I promised I would give this a sniff, so hold on.
Yeah. Describe.
Oh, it's real plasticky.
New Crocs
Wow,
smell.
more so than Feety.
These have traveled around the world. These have been to Australia on tour. They've been to Hawaii. They've been to Europe. Yes, these have been to Boise, I believe.
You wouldn't recommend them then for a fetishist, right?
For these, I mean, I would say if there's a rich fetishist out there who's willing to pay good money for Brian foot smell, then yeah, I would highly recommend them. They have everything you could possibly want. By the way, if the price,
It's right. There's a price.
There's a price for everything.
Right.
I will wear these around with my sockless feet for any amount of time if the price tag, merits it.
The way to go with a Croc is a sock. You got to do sock and Croc, in my experience.
That's what I do. Black socks with these Crocs.
Unless you're walking around in a fucking river, which is primarily what I used my Crocs for when I owned them.
When you were a kid.
When I was a kid. But otherwise, it's socks. Remember when, socks with toes were a big thing for, elementary school girls? Because I was all over the toe socks and Crocs.
What does that mean? With the individual toes?
Yeah.
It's like a glove for your foot.
What?
Yeah, that was a thing. And I almost broke my toe multiple times, shoving my feet into them too fast. I would just get them all twisted up. And I still fear the feeling of my toes twisting.
And these went inside a shoe. They weren't designed to be worn outside of a shoe.
Yeah, you just wore it.
Well, no. See, the reason that you knew that everybody had them and the way that you knew that it was hot, at least when I was in 4th grade, every girl had their colored gauchos, their Abercrombie and Fitch, super tight.
What is a gaucho? Hold on. I don't know what a gaucho is.
They're like flowy capris. You've seen them.
Okay, got them.
Think like Wine Mom.
Okay, got it.
So those, an Aeropostale or Abercrombie and Fitch t-shirt with a built-in bra, as was the style at the time.
Okay.
Your socks with individual toe holes. And then showing them off in your rainbow flip-flops.
Wow. You're wearing flip-flops with socks? What?
4th grade, man, things got crazy.
I'm going to Google flip-flops with socks.
Because you had the thicker socks.
Because it was the early 2000s, God damn it. And fashion-wise, you were allowed to do whatever you want.
Oh, my God. Was it like this?
Yes, exactly like that. But super striped, cute pattern.
Yeah, they were always striped. What was up with, and they were fuzzy.
I'm sure I have discussed this on the show, Allie, although I doubt you know this, is in college, I pretty much exclusively wore Tevas with white socks.
Do you have photos?
You know what? I probably do somewhere because I wore them all the time.
I really want to see that.
Why did I do it? I don't know.
Doesn't even know why they wore any of the things they wore. I made a conscious choice to start making decisions wear cute things when I was in high school, right?
Yeah.
For me, that's when I was 33, but continue.
Because I know when I look back at those photos, I'm going to be she ain't cute. That fit, she was a mistake.
It's bad.
It's bad. What the hell was I worried about as a youth?
Well, and on a good day, too, your best fit is just a nightmare to look at.
Yes.
It's Jesus Christ.
When you're in high school or something.
Yeah, middle school, high school.
What was the phase?
10 to 23.
Era totally.
Question mark.
Yeah. What was the deal with plaid Bermuda shorts for middle school girls for a while? Because boy.
Bruh.
That was me until I made the much smarter and fashionable decision to switch to just regular old cargo shorts.
I can see you in plaid Bermuda shorts as a kid. That kind of makes sense for you, I guess.
I was a tomboy, which is a coded gender thing.
Did you have the additional internalized misogyny thing for a long time, or where you were getting messages projected on you of women who are feminine and wear clothing and makeup are bad? So I'm not going to be one of those girls.
I think it was just gross. No other way to describe it.
All high schoolers are gross.
No,
right?
This is middle school.
All middle schoolers are especially gross.
I mean middle schoolers, yes.
Yeah. Because high school, that thing you're talking about, Leighton, happens. Even if you're not thinking about it, it happens. A lot of people just end up there's I'm going to wear clothes that look good because I think I want to look good, gender aside. But that's also the thing is middle school. I went to a school that had uniforms until middle school.
Yep. I had a dress code.
I had a dress code until high school. When I hit high school, I was time to fucking get rid of the polo white shirt and the khaki pants. We're going straight up goth, baby.
I had to wear a tie every day. I had to wear a tie.
Well, you had to wear a tie. Wow.
Miserable. Okay,
so my school had a strict code. It was navy bottoms. And when I was in middle school, jeggings, a plague upon every teacher in this middle school.
Because technically they were allowed?
No, they weren't. They had to make a new rule. It started with the jeggings being considered, if it's not jean material, because it wasn't, if it's just cotton, it's kind of okay. But then it just became a thing where these homegirl was showing up with cotton with a screen print jean texture on that bad boy.
Yeah.
It was a situation. They eventually had to outlaw them. And I remember I was just trying to buy skinny pants that weren't jeans during that time that also weren't jeggings. And I remember being so angry because I found a pair that I thought would work with the rules. I thought it would be perfect. I wear them to school and they asked me never to wear them again. They're like, you need to either not wear these anymore or go home or whatever. And that began my serial uniform rule breaking.
Find the boundary and push it.
Yes, if there's ever been a uniform anywhere. When I worked at Barnes & Noble, there was a uniform for working in the coffee area, the fake Starbucks. I pushed that shit and they always sat me down and tried to like get it out of me. Like I was like openly looking for people to interrogate me about my clothing.
This makes so much sense for you as a
right?
insert star sign here.
Oh yeah.
Wait, are you a Barnes or a Noble?
I would say that I am a Barnes & Noble cafe, which is not a place that you can use your Starbucks card.
With a rising Borders.
Dude, I miss Borders so much. There was a Seattle's Best in the Borders that is now a medical center.
It was great. I lived in Ann Arbor where the flagship Borders store was.
Yes.
It was fucking dope.
They were great. There was something about a Borders that like hit different. I remember picking up Fight Club and reading it in a Borders and being like,
I have also read Chuck Palahniuk books like while loitering in a Barnes & Noble.
Do you know what? Same.
It's crazy. The amount of books you read loitering in those stores is the reason that they're not going to have any of those stores left. Never mind Jeff Bezos.
I remember we had a big Barnes & Noble near me in Jersey, but they actually would stock like math and philosophy books. And I remember being home from college and going to the philosophy section and fucking reading Wittgenstein in a Barnes & Noble and being excited about it. Yeah.
They have like a lot of art books and stuff. But the most important thing you need to know about Barnes & Noble, most Barnes & Nobles that you've gone to, have they had an escalator?
Most? No. Many? Yes.
Not most.
Really? Okay. Well, most that I've seen recently, the one at the Americana, for example, they'll have escalators. And I want you guys to know, as someone who worked at Barnes & Noble, people shit on the escalator. Like all the time. All the time.
Oh, yeah. The bathroom in a Barnes & Noble is a disaster. Always. Right.
Yes, that's true.
Dude, I don't know what it is about a Barnes & Noble. The reading, what is it that just makes your bowels got it?
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but those bathrooms are terrifying nearly all the time.
It's coffee and reading.
And it's an open bathroom, usually in a high traffic area. So people are just coming in and using it.
Yep.
We have to move on to segments.
Oh, sorry. I forgot about segments.
I promised Jarek I would keep these kind of compact, so I don't want
to
go on too long. So our first segment, Allie, and I do want to get through this pretty quick, so let's keep this moving.
Is this what's poppin'? Please
first segment
tell me this one's not important.
Our first segment is our pop culture recommendation segment. And again, I do want to emphasize, let's try to keep the recommendations pretty short so we can stay on a nice pace here. This segment is where you get to recommend a book, a video game, some music, anything that you like, anything in pop culture that you've been experiencing recently. It could actually be a positive thing, a reaction you have to it, or a negative reaction possibly. Typically people don't.
The segment is called What's Poppin', and here is the theme song.
Leighton. We're getting there.
Brian.
Typically people don't.
Your bits have consequences for our good friend Jarek.
Leighton, please, I'm getting confused.
Thank
I need
you.
to hear him.
Thank you, Allie. Thank you.
In my time of need.
And I do want to emphasize that
Leighton, I'm sorry.
In this bit, we really do need to kind of move quickly through these recommendations. So let's not draw
Brian,
them out.
I'm so sorry. I think you're cutting out. Could you start?
Nobody likes this.
Thank you.
No, but not a single person in this situation actually likes this.
Could you go back? I think you were talking about something about pop culture.
Yeah, I believe I was going to actually ask you to read my astrological sign.
Can you give me like 10 minutes though?
So the real thing about the segment, which as Leighton said, now I can't pretend she didn't say it because she did say it. The segment is called What's Poppin'. I don't want to in any sense diminish her contribution to the introduction for this segment. Leighton is a valued member of the Leighton Night team, and we do appreciate her contributions and the energy and work ethic that she brings to the show.
Brian, be honest with
what?
Has Leighton made a song for What's Poppin'?
You know what? Leighton's voice is in the theme song for What's Poppin'. So I would be remiss to not credit her for contributing to the theme songs, right? And we have written songs together for this show as well.
Are you going to play that song for me?
The thing about that song is I do feel like it needs a little bit of context just to set the stage. You know, the problem with the educational system today, and allow me to just go off on this for a few minutes here,
Yes,
is
please.
the arts have been thoroughly marginalized by today's educators. And in fact, that's a process that's been going on for many, many years now, right? I love science education. I think it's very important. But I feel like an arts education needs to be given along with the science education as well to make people well-rounded human beings. And in a process that's been going on probably for the last 50, maybe even more years, we're seeing funding to arts education programs decreasing steadily over time in favor of, quote unquote, hard skills that people can use to get jobs, to get into college, whatever, things like that. And I really think that I don't want to be
legitimately not funny,
I don't want to.
I thought we were past this. I really thought we were past this. We're on episode 106, man. I can't.
I don't know why you think this would be funny.
I have had a long fucking day,
Leighton,
Brian.
Leighton,
please.
He's onto something.
Yeah, thank you.
Let him
Leighton,
speak.
Yeah, thank you. Leighton, as someone who left an arts education, I wouldn't expect you to understand the value of an arts education. But of course, I think it's important to establish the context for things, which is why an education in art is important. And by art, of course, I mean writing, music, visual art, filmmaking, all of these. I'm looping them all into the arts and, more broadly speaking, the humanities. So I don't want to contribute to the problem by not giving Allie the context for the What's Poppin' theme song.
Can I also give you some context? Because I think it's really important.
Please.
I have a BFA.
Mm-hmm.
So everything you're saying.
I have a BFD.
So true. Well, I don't know is it a BOFA? Do you have a BOFA?
I do. I do have a
I hate
BOFA.
this fucking show. I hate this fucking show, man.
Yeah.
This is the fucking worst. I'm not yes-anding this. I'm knowing. No. My therapist said I had to work on this. No.
I think that as a person who spent 5 years almost failing at art school, that everything you're saying is really valid. I think it's really important to have this context.
I appreciate
for this next bit that has not happened yet. It's not happening.
Just to be clear, if I may offer one slight correction, it is a segment and not a bit.
One man's segment is another man's
You know what? That is true.
Right? I just think that, art is stupid. And
Jarek, you hear me? I tried to stop this. I tried to stop this.
Do you think could you walk me through it again?
Sure.
I forgot.
This is
Sorry.
the theme song to What's Poppin', and it goes here.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'? Great. Leighton, what's poppin'? Since you seem so eager to move on with this.
Dear fucking God. We're 106 episodes in, Brian. I have no words. You've won. Stop. She's already dead. I can't. Hours upon hours, you do this to me. My life, I've spent hours of my life listening to this shit. Anyway, sorry, I've been watching too much Kitchen Nightmares, so now I'm going straight for the drama. I'm sending this back. It's dry. Anyway, what's poppin' for me is Anthony Bourdain's first book, Kitchen Confidential.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I had never read it before, and I had actually never read any of his writing. And it's really, really enjoyable. It's incredibly
really good.
Sorrowful to read, but what an incredible writer and person. And I can't wait to read his later stuff. Yeah, I highly recommend. That's what's poppin' for me.
Great.
Allie.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
Yeah, ask me what's poppin'. Is this pussy, baby? I don't know. Let's see here. I literally, we did that whole
Wait, hold
bit,
on. I have a question.
and that's all I could think.
I couldn't quite understand. Did you say pussy or this pussy?
This.
Okay, great. Just to make sure.
This is the thing, though. We did this whole bit.
Sorry, just a minor clarifying question. Are you referring to the introduction to this segment?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Brian, I also, the whole time, I was just thinking, I don't know what to say. I don't know what's poppin'.
They always ask what's poppin', never how's poppin'.
How is poppin'?
I can't take credit for that one. That joke has surely been made.
The problem is, Brian and Leighton, I'm sorry, I'm going to confess this. Last time you guys asked me what was poppin', it was Cyberpunk 2077. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Do it.
but it's still fucking popping, baby. They
Okay.
fucking dropped that 1.5 update. We can have like cool mascara now. We can have different colors.
Multiple apartments.
Multiple apartments. They're cute as hell. You can play guitar in one of them. You can light some incense. You can smoke a cigarette.
Just real quick, if it's a 1.5 update, that would be Cyberpunk 3115.5.
Thank you.
Real quick.
Personally, I want them to go backwards so we can get to Cyberpunk 2069.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's my shit. Wordle is popping. Have you guys been assaulted psychically by Wordle yet?
Yeah.
Because I played a Wordle once and it made me so angry I had to take a nap for 3 hours and wake up and solve it.
I'm a Quordle person. I'm a Nerdle person. I play Quordle and Nerdle basically every day.
Mm-hmm. So have you heard of Dirtle?
Is that the lewd Wordle? I've heard of Loodle.
Loodle?
Yeah.
What about Noodle? Have you heard about Noodle?
No, I've heard of noodles, plural.
Huh. Yeah. They put them in soup and stuff.
That's correct.
That's also popping.
Which of those were real?
The ones I said were all real.
Oh, everyone I said was fake.
I would have bought it.
I've never done a bit also.
Oh my God. What's Quirtle and Squirtle or whatever?
Quirtle or Quordle is actually really, really good. It's 4 simultaneous Wordles. So you get more guesses, but you have to guess all the words. Like you get the same guess each time.
Wow.
And then there's one that's like 8 or whatever. You like people have gone wild with
I
this.
can't wait to torture all my friends with that. That sounds amazing.
It's really fun. So it's Quordle. If you look that up, you'll find it.
Quordle.
I'm not going to look that
I
up.
like it more than Wordle. And Nerdle is Wordle for math.
Oh, God. That sounds horrible.
It's not as fun as regular Wordle, but it is somewhat interesting.
It's about the genrefying.
Yeah, that's right.
The Wordle. Brian,
Yes.
what's popping with you?
Wow.
What's popping?
What's popping for me is a new TV show I just watched
Ooh.
last night for the first time. It's on Apple and it's called Severance. And it is with Adam Scott, Christopher Walken, John Turturro,
just gonna keep saying this even if I don't know them.
Zach Cherry.
Oh no, okay.
Britt Lauer, I don't know how to say her last name, and a bunch of other cool people. Here's the conceit of the show. Adam Scott et al. Work for a company where they implant something into your brain. It separates your work life from your outside of work life. And every time you go into work, you basically become that person. And then when you leave, your memory, essentially your work time, they separate you into 2 people. One only lives at work and one lives outside. And they never interact.
Oh, you mean like Joy Toys in the video game Cyberpunk 2077?
Okay.
Thank you, Leighton, for doing
Exactly
it for
like
me.
that.
Well, it's a cool idea. It's kind of a mystery. It's a fun show. 2 episodes in, and I really like it. So that's what's popping for me.
Neat.
It's an interesting premise. I enjoy that.
Oh, and directed by Ben Stiller, at least the first 2 episodes.
Wow.
Not created by, but very menacingly corporate kind of bullshit. It's fun. And I like Adam Scott a lot.
Late stage capitalism media.
That's what it is.
That's all I consume, baby.
Yep.
Do you go through phases where you just don't want to watch TV? Is that just me?
Yeah.
Honestly, me, not so much.
It's like this thing where it's like on or off, where it's like, I will watch all 40 episodes of something and then I can't touch it for a week. So when you give me these recommendations, be careful because like I keep a list and that list goes for years. And I'm that person, Leighton. What's also popping with me is I read the first page of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
Oh, yeah.
Leighton's been trying to get me to read it for literally like 2 years.
It's going to make you feel great.
I can't wait. It's going to make me feel so good. That'll be on my list for a while. When we next do the show, I'll be like, Ryan, I fucking watch that show.
Yeah.
And also play Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
I think that's an old NSP tweet. I have no dick and I must cream.
I feel like that might have been during my tenure.
Yeah, probably. All right. Our next segment on the show. Okay, fine. Yes,
Our
do your
final
thing.
segment of the show is Peaches and Lemons, which is 3-part gratitude exercise and 1 part petty grousing. And the theme song goes right here.
Peaches and lemons. Peaches and lemons.
And that was the theme song. We're each going to start with a lemon.
But before we do these lemons, I do want to emphasize that we are a little short on time, so we should keep this segment of the show kind of moving along at a pretty good pace. I'm not going to mention any names. The earlier part of the show got drawn out a little bit, so I do want to make sure we keep this part of the show kind of moving.
God, who would do that to you? It's so fucked up.
This is a level
fucked
of
up, thank
betrayal that makes so much sense for you with your Pisces.
No, it's the Gemini.
It's the Gemini.
Double Gemini.
Ooh, double Gemini. That's 4 people.
All of them inside me and they're
Yeah.
fighting.
That's what Homestuck's about. What's somebody's lemon? Does somebody who isn't me have a lemon?
Yeah. Here's my lemon. My child needs fucking orthodontics. And yeah, and better sooner rather than later. But A, it's expensive, and B, I'm sure not going to be fun to wear. But
yeah,
we got to do it.
She's getting like braces like now.
It's not like braces, but it's like a starter towards down that path. So they are not as onerous later on.
Oh, and right when she's losing her teeth.
Oh yeah, so she has one that's coming in front. It's a little snaggled and stuff.
Mm.
And it's very cute because she's got a little kid gap tooth smile, but also the orthodontist was like, yeah, this needs to be dealt with. So I need to spend money on orthodontics, which means if anyone wants to buy some stanky Crocs, just let me know.
Time for that Patreon, baby.
Oh yeah, that's my lemon.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Allie, what's your lemon?
My lemon is scheduling as a concept. Scheduling is very difficult. Scheduling your own life. Because once you make your job scheduling other people, when you get home, you don't want to schedule. So scheduling eating, scheduling the passage of time is my lemon. I hate that bitch.
Let me add some lime to that lemon by saying it's especially hard when you schedule people that don't see time.
Yes.
Well, I'm just going to leave it there. So when you're scheduling people to whom punctuality is maybe not a priority, it gets very
Are
frustrating.
we talking about someone we both know?
I don't think so. I'm not talking about anybody.
I am the person that's late all the time. I'm just going to straight up admit it because I have ADHD and severe time processing issues. And it really is something, though, that you can unlearn bad ADHD habits by being affected by the thing that you do to other people. You can really unlearn that shit real fast. So just make a friend. Make a friend that's always late to everything. And you'll start to slowly walk yourself backwards off a cliff.
I have one. I definitely have one. I feel bad for pushing our meeting next month by 5 minutes later person. Living in a world full of, whoops, am I 3 hours late?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying one type of person is right. I'm not saying the type of person who is on time and shows up when everyone agreed to show up weeks in advance as a courtesy to other people. I'm not saying that type of person is right, or that the other type of person who will mysteriously won't show up sometimes for hours at a time without even a text. I'm not saying that type of person is wrong, but I'm saying there are different styles at play here.
Would you say that a person, that just has the same amount of hours in the day as you, as Beyonce, as, like everybody else?
Every other human on earth. Yep.
Are you saying that maybe those clocks should sync up like a bunch of ladies that live in the same house?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just saying an agreement is a contract. And there's a type of person that adheres to contracts, and there's a type of person that doesn't. And I'm not talking about, could we start 10 minutes late kind of stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something different.
As someone who is 3 hours late to this record, I'm feeling really attacked right now. Anyway.
Leighton, is it time for your lemon?
Yeah, lemon gray. What's your Leighton?
My lemon has been my entire fucking day. I wake up with a splitting sinus headache and I'm like, shit, I'm crunching on something. I got to do a lot of work today. It gets so bad that I just cannot focus. I take a Zyrtec. Zyrtec knocks me out. I sleep. Didn't want to sleep today, but that's just what was going on. I wake up blearily in a Zyrtec haze, like, oh, I got to piss. I go into the bathroom and I'm wearing socks and the floor is completely soaked because my toilet overflowed while I was sleeping.
Oh, no.
So I was jolted awake by toilet water, thankfully not like shit and piss because it came out of the tank.
That's good.
So then I had to be fully awake and attempt to troubleshoot fixing my toilet in the middle of the day when I need to be getting shit done. And this takes forever. And I'm not going to detail a variety of other things that happened today, but I'm so tired. It's just been one of those. And I'm so fucking exhausted and I can't wait to crawl into bed. And that's my lemon because I had to touch the insides of my toilet and drag toilet water, towels, and floor mat and all this shit, and I still got to do a deep clean. I'm here. So that's my fucking lemon.
I would like to apologize for, what's poppin'.
No.
Why?
Why would you?
Yeah, why would you?
It's unnecessary. It's
care.
fine. I'm having a good time with my friends, and I like exaggerating anger to make the show more interesting.
It's called being an entertainer, and you are a consummate entertainer.
Hell yeah. It's just all in a day's work, baby.
All right, anyway, peaches, things that are good. Boom, first peach. I made a new friend at a thing,
Aw.
and I hung out with
Aw.
this friend, and it was one of those things where you just like really click, and then suddenly you're hanging out for like 4 hours.
I love it.
That's amazing.
Wonderful time, and I'm super feeling the love from a bunch of friends. I've had a bunch of nice heart-to-hearts, and I just feel very
great.
loved and loving. My second peach is that I ordered a couple of bags of mystery mechanical keyboard switches from Novel Keys, which is the hot thing to do on the mechanical keyboards subreddit.
Oh, yeah.
And they arrived today. I was like, fuck, these are both going to be linears and I'm going to hate it. Well, they're both linears, but I got YOK Trash Pandas, which means if I get Halo Clears, I get to make Holy Pandas.
You get to make a holy panda.
Exactly, the coveted Holy Panda switch. And I also got Silk Reds, which are like pre-lubed, super lubey Cherry MX Reds.
These all sound like drugs, by the way.
I know.
Not knowing what you're talking about.
I know. I immediately put them into my ErgoDocs, and this is like the most buttery, stockiest. I hate linears, but this is amazing. The actuation force is very different from the box shades that I was using because that requires like a 65 actuation force, whereas these are like 30, so they were real sensitive.
Wow. Super soft.
Anyway, my final peach is I bought that flip smartphone, and the coolest thing that I already showed you, Allie, is that you can set a cycle of 15 different gifts for when you
Oh, that's nice.
open up your thing. And so every day I get like every time I check my outer screen, I've got a fun little vaporwave.
It doesn't line up exactly with the day of the week either. That's nice.
Oh, I love that.
Does it not?
Well, it's 15, and there's 14 days a week.
Anyway, so it's very exciting. Y2K dreams. And those are my peaches. Someone else go.
Brian, you go. I
Okay.
want to go last because I'm special.
Peaches. Number one peach is Audrey's school is once again doing after school care, which means we don't have to pick her up at fucking 3 o'clock every day, which rules. So after 2 years of not that, I'm very excited about that again. I would say that for her too, not just because we don't have to, stop the workday earlier than we did, but she gets to hang out with her friends more, which rules. Peach number two is, I alluded to this before, we wrote some new NSP songs this week, and it was great, and I'm very excited about them. We're all over the map with the genre on this one, and it's fun. It's exciting. I'm very happy with where the upcoming album is. And peach number three is this science conference I help organize that happens every summer. Nexus, NECSS, is now in the planning stages, and we got a real big fish for this year's thing. I can't say who it is, but
Dude, is it Albert Einstein?
it is. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, it is Albert
I've
Einstein.
been so looking forward to it.
Huge get.
Huge get, one of my all-timers. And yeah, Al's going to come. His friends call him Bert, actually. So Bert's going to come in and drop some math on us. Going to be real good. Might play the violin a little bit. So anyway, Nexus happening this summer, and we are in process. Yeah. Allie.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a convention of any kind or of any event sort of thing with a themed group in so long now. You could tell me you were going to the fucking basket weaving con, and I'd be like, oh my fucking God, dude. Nice.
Basket weaving, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look at that technique.
The over-under, they're doing the left, I don't know what the fuck.
The other over-unders, the one where you go under and over.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is going to be online again this summer, but that's fine. That's fine. It's still going to be really
Damn
cool.
it.
Yeah. I should have said, by the way, I'm really, really, really sorry at the beginning of this. We should keep this one moving along. I don't want to draw things out too much. I feel like an unnamed party did that before. So we need to keep these segments kind of on track for Jarek's sake. It's not a me thing. You understand this. It's a Jarek thing.
Okay. I think I met Jarek recently.
Oh, he's the best.
He's great.
Allie, do you have any peaches?
Jarek, I'm sorry. I do mean that you are great. I mean that really.
He is great.
It's never in question.
Let's all name 30 things we love about Jarek.
Jarek. I like his bits. He does a good bit.
Jarek does great bits. He gives good
He does
bit.
a great bit.
He puts up with this shit.
Yeah.
Is like 1 through 5, and then the rest are just he is a super fucking cool person who makes a fire chicken katsu and is super talented and all that.
Hell
All
yeah.
right. Allie, ram 3 peaches up our ass.
All right. First peach is, it's the little things, man. It's the little peaches sometimes. The ones that are really soft. When I lie down in bed, I fall asleep
Nice.
instantly.
Oh, I wish.
Amazing.
That is just, baby. You know, sleep hard, man. One of the hardest things to attain. We all want it, can't get it until some days she's just there for you. And it's a dreamless sleep.
You know, it's no secret that I had a colonoscopy the other day.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you very much.
How'd you do?
I did great, by the way. Spanking clean colon, as always.
You enemaed first?
There was a very, very funny and nice nurse who was assisting me during it, who introduced himself to me right before they went in my butt as Big Daddy, which I thought was fantastic. I was like, you, love you. But my point is, I got whatever, they knock you out for it. And that like out, up thing, it's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best.
I never sleep like that. And I was just like, this rules.
It's crazy. Like to think that you could just not have thoughts before sleeping.
Yeah.
Not
it's incredible.
think.
Incredible. So thanks, Big Daddy. Thanks for going in my butt.
I love that.
Dear God.
By the way, they did say, I'll show you the picture.
Of your
Results.
No,
it did,
no,
it did
no,
say,
no.
no. I'm not going to show you the inside of my butt,
come
but I'll
on.
show you the picture. Look, I'll text you pictures.
Thank you.
It did say colon prep was capital E. Excellent. So
Ooh, you got an E on the colon.
Do they let you pick a
prep.
toy from the jar? Like you get one of those little frogs that leaps, or like a pencil with a big eraser on it?
yes, it was more flair for my Crocs.
That's so amazing.
Yeah. That's a picture of the inside of a butt. Allie, sorry. I should have, I
It's
forgot to
okay.
mention before, we do need to
Sweet
move this
Jesus
along.
fucking
So
Okay,
Christ.
please don't
okay.
draw this out.
Lord in heaven.
So you're saying now would be a really bad time to like go to the bathroom,
That's correct.
drop
Yes.
a deuce? Okay, I'll hold it.
As a person with a famously clean colon, now is a terrible idea.
You gotta hold it sometimes.
Gotta hold it.
Especially for your friends. My second peach, work's been on the brain recently. My second peach is that the 10-minute power hour is coming back soon, and I have seen a few cuts of a couple of the first episodes that we've filmed. We filmed quite a few in advance this time because we're trying to be on it.
Yep.
And they are so funny. It's so fucking good. It is my magnum opus. It is my great work. This is my Mona Lisa. This is like a couple of these episodes.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, it's good shit. I'm really excited. Hope everyone enjoys it when it comes out. My third peach is I'm making a game and it's going really well. Yeah, I'm
Great.
making a visual novel.
I'm so happy for you.
I know. I'm making a visual novel. I'm following Leighton's footsteps. I'm making
Thank
a
you.
dating sim. It's very good. It's going well. I have assembled the Avengers of making VNs. Like the team is amazing. I've got them all addicted to Cyberpunk. Like everything.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I know, right? It's going. I'm looking at art that we just got back for it. Like I'm so very excited to share it with everyone, and I hope it continues to go well. And I didn't just fucking jinx it by saying this.
I'm sure it's going to be
That's what I've been doing in my free time.
You got this, man.
Yeah. Okay, but keeps going.
I'm proud of you.
Those are my peaches. Look
I
at
love
doing
it.
some work.
Well, amazing. That was our episode, folks. Allie, you want to plug is your store up?
Yeah, my store's up. You can find it at coffee, like the ko-fi coffee.com/nutboy. I sell stickers. Wait, I even got some right here. Got this girl's booty cheeks out. I put this at the ATM.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I love
And
it.
a lot of people they liked it because it disappeared. And then it came back. And it came back on a different
It came
area.
back?
Oh, wow.
It came back. And then someone put a different sticker with like hot babes on it
Very cool.
next to
I
it.
love it.
They were realigning it.
Those stickers are my favorite. Your pins are my favorite. The bag's my favorite. I love you. You are the best.
I love you. Thank you.
And
You're the
thank you for
best.
being here.
Brian, you're also here.
I am here.
I want to close out this episode as a special treat for the Patreon watchers. I have this above my desk, and I want our Patrick Batemans to kiss.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do this. Great.
There you go. Do you want eyes or do you want mouth? There you
Oh,
go.
we
I'm
want
joining in
like-
on this.
Don't do this.
Mm.
Wow, this one doesn't have a mouth, so you guys are gonna have to imagine.
I
the
kissed too
kisses.
early.
Mwah.
All right.
It's okay.
Well, everybody, thank you for joining us for this exciting episode of
Leighton, can you give us a hey, Paul?
Hey, Paul! That's the end of this episode of Late Night. As always, stay poppin', be peachy, and come. And I hope you sleep tonight like you got knocked out with colonoscopy gas. See ya.
To be clear, it was an IV.
Okay, and a colonoscopy IV.
Also, I forgot to mention when you did the outro here that we do need to kind of keep things moving along. So you should really get through the outro kind of.
I'm going to keep things moving up to your ass.
Hell yeah.
End the episode, Jarek.
My nice clean ass.
Make it stop.
Super clean.
Leighton Night is produced by Brian Wecht, Leighton Gray, and Jarek Centeno. Follow us on Twitter at Leighton Night, on Instagram at Leighton_Night, or email us at leightonnight@gmail.com.